Hi, my name's Peter. I play guitar with the Worship Central team, and in this video I'm going to show you some of the guitar parts to the song Majesty. The song is in the key of B flat major. It's 100 BPM, so you can set your delay pedal to that. I have a plate reverb on in this song, so quite a short reverb. Just adds a little bit of space, and then a .8 delay. So that's my basic sound for the song. The part that comes in at the top goes like this. That part repeats in the interlude after the second chorus and is also in the outro 1 octave higher. We'll come on to that in a bit. And what I'm doing is sliding between two different chord shapes. The first has got a B flat note here and then an F note here. So it's a fifth B flat 5 chord. And I go like this. Then slide down here. Like that, so that's the intro part. In the verses, we stay out for the first half of the verse, and then the second half bring in a bit like this, maybe switch to the neck pickup for a slightly warmer sound. So just two voicings, it's B flat major triad, and then this kind of E flat major 7 sus kind of chord. So voicing I use a lot. It's really nice over 4 chords. And yeah, we're just and letting the delay kind of trail off behind those. In the second verse, I'll add a few fills, something like this. Just a few extra notes to fill in the gaps and give the song a bit of movement. Then we come to the pre-chorus part. This is a part that is doubled up by a synth on the track, which we'll play to live. If you're the only guitar player and there's no tracks, then you maybe want to really work at trying to get this part just right. Or if you're finding this part a little difficult, leave it to the track and just fill in some chords behind it. I add some chorus for this sound and either a boost, maybe I'll add a compressor just to help it pop out of the mix a little bit, as it's a prominent part. So it sounds like this. What I'm doing here is starting on this B flat note and then pedaling up to the perfect fifth. So you're kind of palm muting the lower note and then letting the higher note ping out. And then a little quick slide from the major second to the major third, which is the 13th fret up to the 15th. Like that. I'll take my delay off so you can hear it a little clearer. Okay, so that's the first part. And then we go down from the G note down to an F note. Okay, so it's quite a syncopated part. You need to keep your hands moving. And yeah, just listen to the rhythm of it. I'll play it really slowly for you. It repeats, it's almost exactly the same except for the last few notes. Sorry, that was the flat 5, a little bluesy. Do it again. So those last two notes are just same frets but a string lower. And that is that part. I'll play it one more time for you up to speed with the sound that I use when I play it. So that's the pre-chorus part. Then we move into the chorus, and the chorus is pretty straightforward. I add on a bigger drive sound and just play octave chords. So that's where you play two notes that are an octave apart, and they just have a really nice way of really cutting through the mix, as opposed to maybe a bigger chord. And this is the part I play. So kind of the bass and the guitar mirror each other exactly here, just moving through the chord progression with a few passing notes, and the passing notes are anticipated, they're slightly ahead of the beat, which is probably the harder part to kind of get around on this particular part, but I'll play it slowly for you, take the delay off, actually take the drive off as well. And then the second half of the chorus is almost exactly the same. When it goes up to this part in the first one, I take that a third higher the second time and do that. So the second half goes like this. Case in point, make sure you're muting very well. I didn't do that just now in the key of B flat. You definitely don't want to hear that E string when you're hovering around the 12th fret, so make sure your muting is on point. After the first chorus, we kind of go back to the pre-chorus part, but it's a little chopped up. It goes like this. Okay, so it's stuff that you've already learned. You just kind of have to mix it up a little bit. And then we lay out for the first half of the second verse, do the part I showed you earlier for the verse, again pre-chorus and then chorus, and then we go back actually to the intro part. For the interlude, it's double the length. The part that went is in the interlude. Once that's done, we then drop down and it's just the guitar and some synths and stuff, and it's the pre-chorus part again. So the goes around itself a few times. And then back into a final chorus, again, back to the octaves, and just be thinking throughout the song how you can dynamically help the shift of the song, you know, adding different gain stages, different boosts throughout the song to kind of give it a good arc and dynamic. And then the final part is the same as the intro, but it's an octave higher, so it sounds like this. So that is Majesty. Have a fun time learning it.